Hey guys, it's Matt here. It is Friday, July 10th. Um, one trade I took today. It was on WIMI right out of the gates. This one's been an interesting one all day. I mean, just a crazy, crazy mover and weird action. So right out of the gates, it dropped down, hit VWAP. I got in at 778, and it popped up, and I sold here at 805. I did fumble my first sell order, which may have been a little higher there on the candle. I wasn't clicked onto the right box in DAS Trader. So uh, what I mean is, I think I had it over here, and I'm not exactly sure how it happened. I can't remember. Oh, I had this order. I had an order at 780 in the montage box and hit the buy button on the button here. and and then for some reason it wasn't highlighted on that box. Not sure what happened. So I went to use my hotkey. It didn't go through. Anyway, all I had to do was click on the box and then pop it again. But you know, half a second like that can make a difference when the stock's moving, especially at the bell. Um, but just take a look at the crazy, crazy movement on this thing. I mean, it just looks like it's going to be turdish all day, right? It does. It's range bound for the first 3 hours, 4 hours, almost, right? We've got this range here that it's not going to get out of. It gets even smaller here. And then towards the end of the day, just after, I don't know, 1:30, 1 o'clock, right? It starts to break up out of that range, pops over market high of day here, pops up to pre-market high here, and then just keeps running. I was watching this because I have the ability to be sitting here today. I wasn't watching it the whole time. I left for a while and did some other things, worked out and all that. But like, check this out. I mean, we can actually, let's look at it from a. Let's go to the 5-minute chart and zoom out a little. Right. I mean, it finally grinds higher here through the 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then with like a half hour left, just takes the fuck off. And I mean, it could have been that like shorts finally got trapped here because people shorted it early and were underwater and finally decided in the last half hour to get the hell out, or depending who you listen to, maybe the algos changed and turned off the selling because they were getting selling into all these moves or whatever. I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it really matters the reason. Everybody tries to put a reason to things in the market, and just the price is the price. The price action is price action, right? It doesn't really matter why it's happening, and that's why it's funny. When I was trading options on the large caps, you get a lot of that. A lot of like, oh, this stock's going up because of X, Y, Z, or this doesn't make any sense. It's going up and it shouldn't. And it's like it doesn't matter if it makes sense or not. Price action is the price action, and if you have your system that you think works, you follow it. It doesn't matter what the news says. It doesn't matter if you know Trump tweeted at China or the Fed came out and said something. Like, it doesn't matter. It's all that matters is what the price is doing and whether you're on the right side of it or not, and whether you're taking wins or taking losses. Um, but either way, this is just interesting action. I kind of got off on a little rant there. Interesting action to see that kind of happen at the end of the day. Be interested to see what happens Monday, because this now is like how I want a stock to move and in the right price range, right? When I took that trade at the bell this morning, it was okay. It was down in the $7 to $8 range, wherever that was. Um, but now that it's up over $10 and it kind of whips around, I like that. like that. So I'm hoping this thing holds up. It looks like it's doing well after hours. Jesus Christ, things just keep going. It's crazy. Um, I'm not going to trade any of this late in the day. It's just not my thing. And nine times out of ten, if you do something that's not your thing, I think it just goes against you. At this point, I'd definitely be chasing. There was some other stuff I looked at earlier in the day. I don't remember what my watch list was anymore. I had this up there, SPAQ. There were some things that were popping off on they were getting halted. I looked at ALT for a little while. WAFU popped up on the scanners. U1 popped up on the scanners. They kind of petered out, didn't really do anything. There was one, was it PVS, PSV, something, that was getting halted like every 5 seconds because the halt rules are stupid. Anyway, we'll show this really quick. This is my P&L since the CMEG account. Again, this is gross. I'm still in a frustrating place. Oh, by the way, so I'm up $27 at the end of the day. Um, which only 11 more of those days to make back the loss from yesterday. So yeah, it's frustrating. I don't know. I still got some thinking to do this weekend. I came into this morning with a pretty positive attitude, but I can't just keep having small win days and then take huge losses, right? That's not how this works. And so I'm gonna go back and watch all my videos, the recaps that I did from back in the Thinkorswim account and see what I was doing differently there, and try to get a feel for where my head was at, what I was looking for, because it may have changed since then. It's been a couple months. So one other thing I wanted to show you, and let me just I'll pull up this thing so that it hides the top. But this is my reports through CMEG, and I wanted to show you this, and we went over this the other day if you watched my June video, but here we are now, like 9-10 days into July. Well, I guess it's 5-6 trading days, but you can see that this is from the beginning of June till now, till yesterday. My gross trading is negative 130, which before yesterday it was positive, almost 130, right? 129, something like that. So I was up 129 until yesterday, and then I acted like a jackass and lost $259. I'm gonna go back and watch that again this weekend to see what I could have done better, and maybe there's nothing, but I have a feeling that the commission structure played into me not working my way out of that ALT trade yesterday. Because I don't want to rack up commissions, but I could have been taking a bunch of small little scalps to work my way out of that, and maybe get out at a decent price. But anyway, so I'm down 130 gross, which sucks. Commissions are $362. That's ridiculous. So you can see my net total is down almost $500 from when I started. And the large majority of that is commissions. So, putting this into perspective here, I know a couple days ago I was talking about, well, I'm going to slowly increase share size so it doesn't affect the way I'm trading. But I think at this point I need to jump back up to 300 share position sizes to start trying to outrun these commissions, because I'm just throwing money at CMEG, right? And And I think I'm at a place now where if I size up, I'll be okay. So, and if that works, if I get to 300 and that works, then I'll double that. I'll go to 600. I mean, if I'm capable of it. If I go to 300 again and it affects my trading, then I'm closing this account. I'll go back to Thinkorswim. I'll probably put more money in that cash account, but I'll go back to trading with Thinkorswim and smaller share size and just not having to worry about commissions over there, right? Um, it's not ideal, but then maybe I can play with it and come up with some different strategies because this one's not working as well as it used to. So, uh, and maybe even get into one of the rooms or something, or read some more. I don't know. We'll see. But this is not working. This is not. I'm no longer. The other day when I was thinking, oh, like I'll just eat the commissions. That's when I was, up a little bit here, and then down a lot here, and yeah, I just don't know that I'm willing to throw money at CMEG like this. So again, something I have to think about this weekend, but I like to talk about it out loud, and if it helps you guys to hear my thought process, maybe, or maybe if you have some thoughts, throw them at me in the comments or wherever, and I appreciate some feedback. So anywho, that's it for Friday. It's the weekend. We'll see what's WI. Oh, Jesus, hit $18. That's awesome, man. Awesome after hours action. Cool. Anyway, I will. Oh, sorry, I had that covered up. There, you can see it hit $18. I will see you guys on Monday. I hope you all have a great weekend.